Hello, Pam Roberts. Okay, but bad thing here, I did not paint this first and put my twine on, so we'll see how this goes, but oh well, this is something I would do, so just slapping on a coat of raw silk from Fusion. That's what I used on the other side too. See if we can get by with one coat, and then we'll see what papers Courtney brought us. See if I can get up under that somewhat without, and I can always put on a few more strands of twine if I need to, if I get some paint on there where I don't want it. Oops. Oh, shoot. I just about stuck it in the two different things that would not have been good before I got to the paint. I can't see what I'm doing from that side, but I'll fix it later. Okay. Let me hit that, and I'll hit it again with a second coat. Heard you say Christmas, comments kind of crossed. I like the dual sides. Yeah, I would love to do another Halloween on here, but, you know, if it's both Halloween, then, you know, I would never remember to turn it over to see the other Halloween one, so who am I kidding? I might not remember to turn it over to see Christmas, but there's at least a better shot that I will, you know, switch my decor for the season at least. So yeah, I try to, you know, do different seasons on a dual-sided piece. Okay. Let's hit that again. I had already done the sides twice. You know, ideally, if this was furniture, we would not be doing this quickly. You know, you would let your layers of paint dry in between time, and you would not be putting decoupage on for like a day. You would be letting that paint really dry. So just throwing that out there. Okay. Hello, Valerie. Do you sell your small pieces that you do, or do you keep everything? I sell some at, I do keep some and I sell some. And I'm thinking about trying to do like a live auction, because I just have too much. You know, it's backing up on me. I'm not getting it, I don't get it taken to the store as quickly as I should. And I can only take so many pieces. I only pay for a spot that allows like so many pieces at a time. And then when I don't take it as often as I should, yeah, then I'm having a backlog, especially when I do like 5 lives a week, or especially if I'm doing so many, oops, that's bubbling up on me, I'm not paying attention. Especially if I'm doing so many lives and then doing pre-recorded videos too, then I'm, you know, really getting a lot of stuff backed up on me. So I need to really be thinking about trying to do a live auction, but I don't know. That's kind of scary. You know, you think, well, anybody bid on it, so. Okay, let's see what Courtney got us here. She got us a Santa. Looks like he would probably fit okay. So there's one option. See, Judy, I like watching all the things you do. Always interesting, informative, and turns out amazing. Oh, thanks. So there's a Santa. He's an option. Oh, we have another Santa as an option. I like him better. Sorry, that was just my opinion. I blurted out there. But he's another option. Oh, looks like we've got all Santas. Nope, we got a snowman too. There's another Santa option. So we've got 1, 2, 3. probably put him on something like that. And then we've got our fourth one. So what do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, or 4? One, two, three, or snowman might be easier to say. Your beautiful art would definitely sell in whatnot sales. I've never messed with that. I don't even, oh gosh. To even think about another platform is just exhausting to me at this point. I actually looked into another, like, comment, sold last night. So we've got a 14-day free trial on another thing like that we're gonna try out. So that in itself is another about to put me over the edge. So I don't know, maybe whatnot's not that hard, but I don't know, maybe that is something I should look at. But then there's all the shipping, so it's got to be small enough that I can ship it. Okay, let me put this away real quick. So, what did you guys vote on? Snowman, number 4, okay. 2 or 4, 3. Hey, Margaret. 2 or 3, 4. I see a lot of 4s and snowmans, which is the snowman. I had a feeling it'd be the snowman. Okay, we'll go with the snowmans. So, let's see how we need to put him on here to get the most goody. Well, then he can stay up all winter, really. That's always a bonus. Okay, I think that's about pretty good. All right, I'm just gonna slather it on all over. Again. Shoot, I need to quit wiping this on my pants. I've got decent shorts on today. I've had to do blood work this morning and I go to the chiropractor this afternoon, so I wasn't going to change into full-on paint clothes yet today. And it's habit that I just wipe my hands on my pants. Okay. Like to keep his arms on there. Okay, that's what we're going with. Yeah, that was a little easier to do when I didn't have the twine up there, but I think we'll be okay. I wonder if I have a craft knife handy that I can cut that out with. So Courtney, if you're still watching, I did use the snowman. If you could take that one out of inventory. Of course I don't see a craft knife. I'm sure I've got a razor blade though. Okay, once you dry it a little, I'll cut that. Okay. Let's dry it. You should crackle him. Yeah, I could, but man, that'll take a while. What time is it? 11:15. Ooh. I don't know. I guess I could. Yeah, I mean, he's light enough. It would show up enough, I think. You know, obviously not where the tree is or the hat is, that kind of thing, but... And do I have it close to me? Probably not. Let's see. Does anybody want to do crackle? I don't know how far I can get into it. Let me see if I got it handy without going too far here. Yep, I guess fine line is the only one I have in here. One. I was gonna say we could do one of the other ones, but I don't have it in here. I mean, I could do the really crackly kind, because I should have it in here, but we've been doing the real deep crackle ones, so we could do the deep crackle kind, the cracking paste, or we could do fine line crackle. So talk amongst yourselves, figure that out while I sand this off. And we'll see how far we can get. Hello, Shannon. So, cracking paste or fine line crackle? So deep cracks or fine line crackle? Well, yeah, we can still do it at this point. I just have to think it through. Like I said, I'm not sure how far we'll get or how late it's gonna make me for lunch, but cracking paste will look like snow. That's what I was thinking too. We'd have to keep it light in the colors. Or we could just put snow paste on too, but I don't know if I have that handy either. Trying to be gentle. You would really, you know, it would be nice if you could wait till this dried on its own. But, you know, it's still damp. But, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do for time. Oh, yeah, let me try to cut this along here, too. And if I cut it too short, then we'll take some umber paste and try to fill it in up there. Or add some more twine. Courtney, did you ever tell us the winner? Have you had a chance to do that? I know I've kept you hopping. That looks all right. Okay. Oh, that looks cute. So cute. And I just, whenever I see these little cutting boards at a thrift store, a garage sale, which Lord knows I ain't been to a garage sale in years, but you know, garage sales, thrift stores, yeah, auctions, what have you, I always grab them. Any little flat piece of wood I am all about, so they're always a perfect place for decoupage or transfer. Just a perfect little blank canvas for me to put something on. That's how I see them anyway. Okay. Okay, let's see what you guys have said. Okay, I gotta turn it this way. I can't read them all. Okay, cracking paste. Okay, sparkle crackle with snow. LOL. Hey, dang it, hot outside. No, I don't want to go. Hey, Lisa. I love the snow pen. I do too. How cute. Thank you for the stars, Michelle. Okay, nobody really answered. Okay. Well, so nobody answered, so I don't know what to do. You guys are supposed to have this all figured out for me. I'm gonna go ahead and seal this with just the decoupage and transfer gel from Fusion. And we may just, well, I don't know if I have snow paste handy. So I hate to, I'm sure it isn't too far, but making sure I got it all over. And then up and down. So, and always want a nice soft brush so that you don't leave, you know, brush strokes. And let's hit it here. Crackle paste. Crackle snow paste. Is that a thing? Fine line. Okay, now we're competing. Let's see what would take the least amount of time. They both take a while. Who said fine line in the beginning? I can't remember. And maybe they just said crackle. I can't remember. That was so 5 minutes ago. Judy's waiting for me to decide. Time is 11:23 now. Let's see. The only thing is, the fine line, you have to use a solvent-based sealer, which is no big deal. I've got it all. And I feel like we've used the cracking paste a lot lately. I haven't done the fine line in a long time. And I just got it out. Let's go with the fine line. Let's do the fine line. I would do the classic if I had it out, if I had it close, just because I haven't done it in so long. Let's do this. We're going to try it. I've got clean brushes. Let's go for it. Good afternoon, Rennie. Okay, fine line crackle. And we could still add snow paste on top of it later. Okay, fine line crackle varnish component 1. That's what it looks like. You need a very soft, clean, dry brush. Soft, clean, dry. All very important. Oh, let me move you down so you can see what we're doing. And it's white, it's milky. I want a thin coat on everywhere and pray that it doesn't take forever to dry. Because that's the worst part, is trying to get this to dry while we're on camera. And, you know, if you're doing this at home, walk away. You know, just get it on there and walk away, let it dry some on its own. Or, you know, most of the way, if you can, all the way. I'm trying to hurry. Courtney, you might want to text your dad 12:15 for lunch. Just give them a clue I'm running behind. I get into it and then I don't want to stop. Here, I was tired and didn't want to do a Facebook Live, and you get me on here and I don't want to quit. I took a nap yesterday, if you can believe that. Traveling wore me out. We went to visit family over the weekend, and I could not keep my eyes open. I sat down at the computer yesterday afternoon when we got home, and mercy, I was like, I'm just going to rest my eyes for a minute. I mean, in bed. 2 hours later, Stella was waking me up wanting to go out, so I apparently needed it. Because I don't take naps anymore. Since I've been on the CPAP, I haven't needed naps, but apparently I needed one yesterday. Okay, that feels like it's already drying very well, so let's go ahead and hit it. Yeah, isn't it cute? I can turn it around while I'm drying it. And if you've come in, I mean, we did Halloween on one side. Creepy little creepers. So we're doing a dual season here. And I might as well find me another soft, dry brush for the other side while we're drying this. And I am always very tempted to stick my finger in it. Not supposed to do that. I will at some point when I think it's really close. I'm not sure if the main reason is, but I feel like it's because you'll get fingerprints in it, and then once you, I mean, those fingerprints are going to show. Or they can. So try not to keep touching it like I always do. Or at least do it in an inconspicuous spot. Okay, yeah, that's drying pretty good. Okay, Courtney just brought me the name. Love that idea of using both sides. Yes, I am all about it. If there is a way to use both sides, I am going to do it. So, if you were with us for last week, we did 5 days of lives. That was my thank you we hit 100,000 followers. So we did 5 days of lives just so I could hang out with you guys and create with you, and that was just my thank you for getting us that far. And for everybody that shared last week for those videos, every time we came back, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a lot of words. Anyway, the winner of our last, I'm going to put this in front of the fan to cool it a minute. The winner of our last drawing last week is Dawn Headley. I hope I'm saying your name right, Dawn. That's how I say it in my head. But Courtney just did the random generator picker. So Dawn was our winner from last week, from last Friday. So Courtney just, for those that shared and typed in the word sprinkled last week, Dawn was that winner. So we will get her something sent out in the mail tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to hit that a little bit more. It's just a little tacky. So congratulations, Dawn. Not sure what I'm going to send you yet, but if you see, Courtney should tag you actually. And if you see it before we get something sent out, you might give me a little hint, like, you know, if you like Halloween or Christmas, or I've been sending out a stencil, and these are all things from my private stash, all, you know, partially used or used, you know. Well, some of the stencils were brand new. A stencil, part of transfers, part of decoupage papers, or whole papers, all kinds of stuff, goodies from my stashes. So, molds, not molds themselves, but castings from molds, etc. So, okay, I'm going to cool this down one more time, and we're going to put step 2 on and hope it's cool enough. So yeah, I wish I had time to do those drawings and winnings. I've been calling it a gift away, so I wish I had time to do it more often, but I don't know why it kind of stresses me out to go pick the things out for everybody, because I just want you guys to like what I send you, and it's a me problem. I'm a people pleaser, and I'm just like, what if they don't like it? But yeah, that's my problem, but we need to do it more often. Maybe not 5 times in a week, but, you know, randomly here and there, we've got to do that more. So anyway, moving on, Fine Line Crackle Varnish Component 2. Aw, thank you, Shannon. I bet yours hasn't arrived yet, has it? Okay. Same thing, dry, clean, soft brush. And we're just covering the whole thing up. This one is not white and milky, as you can see. It's got a little bit of color to it, but you can't tell once you put it on. It's not as thick and gloppy. It goes on a lot easier. Gosh, it's been ages since I've done this. I'm kind of going over it in my head, you know, am I forgetting anything? I think once we get this drying, you'll start to see the cracks form. And then we'll put the umber paste in those cracks to accentuate them. And then we will put the sealer on. The solvent-based sealer. This is the only crackle that I sell, that I know of, that takes the solvent-based sealer. I believe if you don't use it, it will continue to crackle further and eventually peel up. So you definitely want to use the solvent-based sealer, like it says too. Just making sure I don't have any runoff. Okay, I'm gonna start drying it. I'm gonna pull it down closer. I don't know if you'll be able to see it crackling until I hold it up. Maybe not even until I put the umber paste in it. And I think I got that a little hot with my heat gun earlier, so I don't know how that spot's gonna do actually, but so I'm trying not to dilly-dally too long in one spot here again. I guess I could turn my gun down a little. I'm not quite seeing any cracks yet, but I just feel like it's on the verge. Feels like it's got to start to kind of get dry first, and then it starts to crackle. Sorry, this is so boring. That was the biggest hesitation for me to do these crackles on lives, is it's just, you know, boring. I'm just starting to see a little bit of crackle coming. Not enough to make it worth me holding it up for you yet, but like I said, I'm so afraid of holding it in one spot too long. And this is just fine line, so it's kind of gonna look like China. Is that what the word I'm looking for? Fine line China. Is that right? I can't think what that doesn't sound quite right. Somebody, if you can think of the word I'm looking for, and maybe that's it, but it's not sounding right. Fine China? I don't know. Okay, I can see crackles on it. I feel like it should be crackled more, but I might have put it on really thin too. Because I know I did put it on thin, just trying to avoid having to dry it forever. I do see crackles everywhere. Can you guys see crackles at all? Probably not. Praising porcelain. That might be the word I'm looking for. I think it's porcelain. Did you ever get your other heat gun back from back when? I did, Judy. I did. Is this it? No, it's on the floor. Yep. Here's the other one. Now, the latest thing I left behind was my CPAP cord. So, I had to pick up another one of those. And I said, just keep it. I'll get it next time. It's not worth shipping. I'll just go uptown and, you know, it would be days before it got here. So, like, I'll just go get another one. I'll see you again. We'll just get it then. No biggie. I wasn't going to do without my CPAP for several days. Okay. I'm going to hold it up so you guys can see. Hopefully, if I get the right light, you'll maybe be able to catch some of the crackles. Maybe not. I usually can't quite see it on my phone, but if I have the iPad going, I can usually see it when I'm showing you guys. So I don't know if you guys can see it yet or not, but once we get the umber paste in there, it will hopefully show it up a lot better. Okay, the crackle will definitely show up when you do the wax on it. So amazing how it works. Yes, yep, looks good. I can see the crackle. Okay, good. You can see some. Okay, I'm gonna cool it in front of my fan here real quick and close up this one just to give it time, because I just feel like when I put that umber paste on there, you know, it's just like melting into it when it's this warm, which, not that it's hurting anything, but I don't know. I would just feel better if it was cooler to the touch. Put a few things away. Yeah, I shouldn't need this anymore, right? Okay. Let's see if that's cool enough. It's warm, but we're gonna go for it. So, umber paste. So yeah, this is umber paste. It's not a wax. I mean, I always want to say that it is, but it's not. So it is thicker. Ooh, it is. It's actually already a little bit runny, so it's apparently been around my heat gun already. So we kind of want to do a section at a time, because it will, and you want to press it down in the cracks. Like I said, I don't think I got mine as deep. I didn't put as much product on because, you know, drying times. But, and you can use a brush too. I just, you know, I feel like my brushes don't always come back real well when I use them with this umber paste. So, and I don't like cleaning brushes. And you don't want to really wipe hard, or it's gonna, you know, especially as shallow as I have this, you don't want to wipe it all out. You want to wipe off the top and leave it down in the cracks. And this does have a smell to it. I mean, I don't think it's strong, but I just kind of noticed it right now, and I know a lot of people ask me about different things. Does it have a smell? And a lot of times I feel like I've gone nose blind to everything. I mean, I don't know what it smells like a varnish or something like that maybe, but I don't think it's bad, but it does have a smell. It is not odor-free, let's put it that way. I really got more out that time than I realized. Which, as warm as it is, it's really gonna move around. But there are times when your project is not warm, and it is going to, you gotta work fairly fast. There's not a lot of open time on this, usually. But like I said, it is warm, because apparently it's been next to the heat gun at some point. So let me show you that now, so you can see the difference. So hopefully you can see all that. I do think it's porcelain was the look, was the name I wanted earlier. It's got a porcelain look to it. And then you can see at the bottom that I haven't done it yet, hopefully. Right down there is not done, or the bottom of the snow, any of that is not done yet compared to the top. I mean, the cracks are there, they're just not accentuated yet. I hope that makes sense. So I'll go ahead and finish that up. And actually, let me see what you're saying in case there's a question I need to answer first. I'll never forget the first time I saw someone putting the paste on thinking they were destroying the project. I can see that. I can see why you would see that or say that. Okay. Hi, Deidre. Love it. Nice look. Oh, yes, my paper was too dark. Yours looks awesome. Okay, good. That sounds like that might have been the problem. Judy likes it. Love the product. Love doing eggs. Okay. I don't know if that was a typo or if I'm misunderstanding, but okay, let's just finish that up. I said I'm trying to press it down, and you, like I said, you can use a paintbrush to push that down in there if you don't like getting dirty like I do. I don't love getting it under my fingernails, but it is what it is. I'm going to try to go over this part again, see if I hit any more cracks that I missed, or nope, I think I just had it really thin there, so I don't have a whole lot showing in that corner. Wish it had a little bit more, but I mean, who else is going to notice? I don't think anybody else will, but I feel like it's a little thin there. Okay, and again, we're just wiping off the top of it. We don't want to wipe super hard and try to, you know, wipe it out of the cracks. That's cute. Like I said, we could come back with snow paste and accentuate the snow. I'm going to try to go around the outside edge a little more. Plus, I added some white around the edges too that now don't have antiquing like the rest of it did have. So we need to fix that. Okay. And if I want that up in there, I'd probably have to get a brush because I don't think my finger gets that flat, so. Okay. With that being so slick, it doesn't really do a whole lot to those edges, does it? But anyway, I wanted some more antiquing around the edges. Like I said, since we added some paint. Oops. Wiped too much than I needed. Just antiquing that some. Of course, I love to brown everything down. You do not have to do that if you don't like that look. For sure. And like I said, again, if you wanted to put some kind of repositionable, I don't know if that's the right word we want, bow or something on the top up in this area, you know, just so that, I mean, it'd have to be kind of neutral that would match this Halloween side, in case you didn't see the Halloween side. There's the Halloween side. and the Christmas side, so that you could slide it around, you know, so that it would lay, you know, I would hate to put it on both sides. So, you know, you're going to want it to sit flat against the wall is my thinking, is why you would want it to be, whatever you put on there, you would want to be flat, or, you know, like I said, be able to move it around, slide it around. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and seal it with the, I'm going to use, well, let's see, I'm going to use whatever I find, honestly. Let's see, it is probably over here where I found the other. Yep. I don't see what I wanted. Oh, there it is. I'm going to use clear varnish matte. Shake it up good. I can hear that little BB thing in there. And we also have it in glossy, but I'm more of a matte girl, and our other side, you know, is very matte looking. So I'm going to keep it matte looking. And I know there's probably some comments on there. I'll try to get to you here real quick. And again, I'm going for, you know, a dry, soft brush. And clean. And this is a solvent-based sealer. Oops, didn't mean to do that, but might be just about perfect. Woo, and it smells like a solvent-based sealer. Kind of smells like nail polish remover. And the reason we use a solvent-based, I believe, I was told that it keeps it from continuing to crackle. Otherwise, this would continue the crackle process, and it would eventually lift off. All these crackles would keep crackling up. And I did have that happen one time before I knew what I was doing. And I just, at first, blamed it on because I put it on a piece of old metal. And later, I was like, oh, I bet that's why, because I had never sealed it. I was just playing, and, you know, it wasn't for anything special. Okay, let's dry that a little and see what it looks like. Decoupage eggs, okay. Okay. Rennie loves it. Not usually a fan of crackle, but this looks great. I'm kind of with you. I've never been a fan of the 80s crackle, and I'm still really not. So, but yeah, I do like this. So I think I know what you're saying. No offense taken. What was the Penta Art Paste wax? Antique. It's actually antique paste in umber. That's the brown one that I used in the cracks. Antique paste in umber. Love it without a bow. Good. Oh, I think, yeah, okay. I would say Courtney's probably put in links for everything somewhere, but... And like I said, we could come back with the snow pen later and do something to it, but I am running way late for lunch, so I better stop here. But yep, that's what the Christmas side looks like. I did not plan to go down that road, but that was fun. It'll keep me on my toes. So that was the fine line crackle. And we must use solvent-based sealer with fine line crackle. And that was the Halloween side. We could have put, like I said, well, we did talk about that. We could have put fine line crackle on, but it would only really show up on the light parts. So, I mean, it might have shown up some on the orange, but it would be lost on the darker stuff. So, Anywho, that's where we're gonna quit. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys later. Jeannie loves it. Two-sided is the way to go. Another great project done. Enjoy lunch. Good luck on your appointment. Oh, thanks. I'm looking forward to it. It's probably been 10 years since I've been to a chiropractor. I am hurting in so many places, so I'm looking forward to not hurting, I hope. It's got to get worse before it gets better, right? But, all right. See you guys later. Bye. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you, Cindy.